Ravens flock, it's time. This is all that we've been waiting for. A few days ago, we finally got to see Ravens football come back. It started off shaky, but we got the job done. We beat the Texans 34-10. And this is why, me personally, I had no issue with us getting the 1 seed because, like I said, because technically this was a worst case scenario. But even then, I was saying in a worst case scenario where we come out rusty, we'll still dominate because this team is ready. This team is different this time. And the Rams game was all the proof that I needed because we had a bye week then and we came out looking rusty and shaky in that game and we still scored 37. There were reports, and not just reports, Lamar himself said that and at halftime he went to the back and cursed everybody out. I was happy to hear that. Sometimes the best way to really get the job done is you have to just dig into people and just really call them out. So I was definitely happy to hear that because obviously Lamar's typically a more quiet guy. But when you seen that picture of him right before he went into the tunnel at halftime, it's no surprise that he was furious. A team with this much on the line, letting the Texans look like they have a chance, was just simply unacceptable. We came out in the second half and we played like how we normally play. We shook the rust off and we got back to domination. The defense only allowed the Texans to score 3 points on offense essentially the whole game. C.J. Stroud had his worst game of the season easily. The Ravens crowd was responsible for, I think, like 7 or 8 pre-snap penalties or something like that. So that was definitely exciting to see. I know it's going to be even crazier next week. Some people were saying that there were like a lot of available tickets for cheap. I really don't think it matters. It was like 2 degrees outside. Nobody wanted to go to that. Salute to the people that did. But at the same time, as far as Lamar, he completed like 73% of his passes. He had 152 passing yards, 100 rushing yards. He became the first quarterback in NFL history to have 3 rushing, 100-yard rushing games in the playoffs in his career. So that's another record, NFL record that he has under his belt. This again was another game that shows you why you can't always just simply look at the stat sheet because you'll have people who just look at the number 152 yards and in their minds they think that, oh, this wasn't an elite game. When anybody watching knows that this was a very elite game. He played out of his mind. 4 touchdowns, balling out. Isaiah Likely went crazy. Even though he didn't have a whole lot of catches, when he did, he was going crazy. He effortlessly it seemed like he was just gliding in the air when he caught that touchdown on top of dude's head. Dalvin Cook got a run late in the game that I feel like gave me a decent amount of hope that he does indeed still have like some burst left in him. So that's good to see. Justice Hill went off, did his thing. Our whole running attack as a whole did our thing. We rushed for like 226. The defense was dominant in what I consider, I guess, a unique way at this point where they didn't get a turnover, but they still got it done. I don't even know if they sacked C.J. Stroud. I don't remember seeing anybody get a sack in this game, but still, they just had him under constant pressure all night. Kyle Hamilton almost had a pick after, I think it was Travis Jones who made that good play where he tipped the ball up, but like Kyle was just moving too fast in the other direction, so he just couldn't like bring it in. He just couldn't focus in on it. It is what it is. So, something that we now get to look forward to is we're on to the AFC Championship game. All these people that kept bringing up Lamar's playoff record, they all got to just sit in a corner and punch the air. It is what it is. And now, for the first time in franchise history, we will be hosting an AFC Championship game. That seems almost crazy to say out loud, but no, that is actually the truth. In this franchise's history, anytime we've made a run this deep, we were always a wild card team and we were always on the road. So to actually host a game at M&T Bank Stadium, I know everybody's going to go crazy. I know those tickets are going to sell out because I know some people were complaining that they were shocked that there were a lot of available tickets, allegedly a lot of available tickets for the Texans game. But I guarantee you, mind you, the tickets for this upcoming game, AFC Championship game, they go on sale Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. So in about roughly 24 hours. I guarantee you those tickets are selling out before the day's over. I wanted to wait to do this until after the Chiefs-Bills game, and that finished last night, and then the Chiefs won. The Chiefs beat the Bills again. I can't even necessarily say I feel bad for the Bills. It is what it is. So now, and I'd actually prefer it this way. Now, personally, I didn't care which team we played because I felt like we're just like, we have the type of roster and the type of like mindset to where it's like, nah, regardless of who gets in the way, we're just on a warpath. We're gonna take anybody out. But I think it's actually gonna be sweeter to get it done in this way. It's gonna be so much sweeter. Because for us to get a chance to just completely destroy the NFL's golden boy, Patrick Mahomes, to be able to go and just put him and the Chiefs out of their misery, that's going to be so much sweeter. And you're seeing now all these, I don't even want to call them fake, but just these desperate NFL fans who are like in the comment section of the NFL's Instagram page. They were talking crazy about us all year, and now all you see is them saying, please, Baltimore, please, Lamar, save America. That's literally what people are saying. They're begging us to save America. Because apparently as much as they disrespected us, they're so scared of having to watch the Chiefs win again that now they're trying to get on our side. Ain't life funny? Ain't life funny? All the disrespect people send your way until they need you. So I almost don't even know what to say right now. I'm just really excited. Nothing's getting in the way this time. We got this. We could do this. Mark Andrews is most likely coming back. Marlon Humphrey's most likely coming back. We're going all out. This absolutely is something. I'm trying not to speak too soon, but this is it. This is absolutely it, man. We just gotta just take it one game at a time. One game at a time. One game at a time. The Chiefs have a good passing defense, kind of, well, for the most part, but I still think we're going to be able to slice them up. Then on top of that, they're not that good at defending the run, so we're going to run it down the throat, so I don't really have to worry about that. Like, we could think about how the matchup will be later in the week, but for right now, it's just so exciting. We are like right there. We are so close, but. And even when we get there, I just can't wait till I'm at a loss for words. I can't wait till we get to that point, because one of the things I want to do is I just want to spend the whole season just doing a victory lap where I just put out a series of videos just looking back at all the disrespect that different different fans of different football teams and different analysts on these channels like ESPN and Fox, all the disrespect that they sent at the Ravens and the Ravens flock and our players. I just want to go back and look at all of it. That's one of the reasons I'm hoping for this. And assuming we do win, this will definitely be the best overall team to win a Super Bowl in our franchise's history. Like, this will easily be the best overall team when it comes to just how balanced it is. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you excited to see Taylor Swift cry when she watches us destroy the Chiefs? Do you think they're going to be a tough matchup for us, or do you think we're going to get an easy win? What were your thoughts on the Texans game? Are you impressed with how good the Texans were this season? Let me know what your thoughts are on everything in the comment section below.